La Salle University is one set away from taking win number 4. And in set number 2, Mosey, they just took control of the game.
And took momentum of the first set win. It was a shaky first set for DLSU. But after winning that, taking the confidence to the second set, easily getting that set and winning 2. They're now 2 sets up here in this game.
They really sucked out the life of the FEU Lady Tams. But then again, this is a young team for Coach Ness. And this is a learning process for them. Let's see how they will respond going up against the defending champions of this tournament.
And again, we've mentioned that this is really something at this part of FEU, this part of their rebuilding stage. They will get to see in what level they are, what kind of players they need in the future. As you can see, the attack points really so low for FEU with only 5 attack points, no blocks, no service aces. So, at least they limited their errors to 7. But the DLSU squad, 12 attack points, 3 blocks, 3 service aces, just leading in all departments.
Excellent defense, as usual, for De La Salle University in this ball game. Thank you for watching on Studio 23. Anton Ross together with Mosey Ravenna. We have Victor Lopez and Bea Coronel helping us out at courtside. What a rally we're having here for this third set. Back set here. And Baniel able to get a point.
And again, Agno with splendid floor defense. Just all over the place for FEU. Giselle C now on the line to serve.
Let's go to Victor Lopez for an update on FEU.
You know, in that last huddle, Coach Nessa talked to the girls about movement and timing, saying that they need to find that sweet spot where they can put both together in sync. Because so far, they've either been too early or too late when it comes to this. Also, he pointed out to the girls that they are already standing next to each other, but they aren't talking, which should be mandatory. They should communicate. The end, he told the girls that there was no next set if they didn't win this one. So if they're going to do something about it and stop this, then they have to start now. Anton and Mosey?
Thank you, Victor. So a sense of urgency is
That's
needed
right. Yes.
for FEU.
They have to win this one if they want to stay on in this game. And of course, DLSU, this is what we were talking about. If you give them the chance, they will pounce on it and try to take it. So let's see if FEU can put a stop on that.
And again, they are in the midst of a tough schedule, playing the teams that made it in the Final Four last year. They play Adamson and Ateneo next in that order. So you want to go try to develop some sort of confidence as we take a look at this last play.
Remember, DLSU was able to recover when they had their blocking back. Now it's FEU's turn. Let's see if they're able to do the same.
Well, if Coach Ness was trying to instill a sense of urgency to his players, let's see what Coach Ramil tried to say to his wards. Let's find out from Bea Coronel.
Well, recognizing how this game poses an opportunity for the La Salle to pull away in the standings, Coach Ramil prompted the girls to really put a stop to the momentum of the Lady Tamaraws. He told them that he was confident that they already knew FEU's offense, kaya wala daw silang rason para maligaw. He wanted to continue communicating on the floor and enjoying the game, of course. However, complacency is definitely not an option. Ron and Mosey?
Well, I'm not sure if I've ever seen La Salle show a lot of complacency when they play. There's such a disciplined team, of course, with a long-time tactician in Coach Ramil de Jesus.
Actually, that's what turns you... an intimidation factor of DLSU is when you look at them and they start running their plays perfectly and execute their plays. Dun makikita mo yung kalaban, meron na kagad parang, di ba? Yung nag-hesitate na kagad. So, that is how we know La Salle, the way they play. So, take a look at this point from Reyes. Imagine a rookie, in spite of 2-3 blockers in front of her, would score one.
And based on Bea's report, Coach Ramil also mentioned that he is confident that his players know the plays of FEU as well. So it's not just about knowing yourself, your capabilities. It's about knowing your opponent as well.
No, that is really a big step, diba, in defense. If you know your opponent, it makes the game a lot easier. As you've seen in that last point, basang-basa kagad. DLSU was able to go for the block and again get that point.
Giselle C.
Oh,
No,
that
unbelievable.
was a good ball. So early celebration or on the side of DLSU.
Let's watch this one more time.
A net block for Giselle C on the second ball, but Eulalio on the third one.
It's just a matter of never stopping to play until
You
a call
hear
has
that
been made.
whistle,
Yeah.
diba? Until you hear that whistle.
Mary Rose Baniel to serve here for FEU. Esperanza with a back set. Gumabaw. Agno able to pop that up for FEU. And Vargas has really been shadowed by LaSalle.
You can really see that the focal point of LaSalle's defense is Vargas and Morada.
So LaSalle targeting the main offensive spikers of their opponents in their last game. Again, they shut down Kaine Nepomuceno, who only had 4 points. This afternoon, they're trying to shut down the power-hitting Rosemary Vargas. And they have done a good job so far limiting her points.
It's just that Morada is a more experienced player. That's why she's able still to score some points. But on that last play, Cha Cruz penetrating the block of FEU.
And we are tied at 7. Gumabaw,
Oh,
Morada.
beautiful.
Gumabaw with a service ace for De La Salle University. She had 14 of that in season 73. We'll be back with more UAP volleyball action after a few reminders. Crucial third set for Far Eastern University. They do not want to go into that matchup against Adamson University on December 17, knowing that they did not win a single set against De La Salle University.
And plus, if you were Coach Nes Pamilar, you don't want losing 2 straight games. And especially when you won the first 2. So it's a total change of momentum for FEU.
And I think that win by UST in the last game, Mosey, was a sign that UST was sending a message to the rest of the teams in the league that, hey, we were in the finals last year, and despite losing our first 2 games, we're still here to compete.
It's yung winning pride, diba? Yung championship pride of a school.
And FEU, unfortunately for them, was the first victim of UST, and they're trying to respond here this afternoon against LaSalle. Cha Cruz over the double block at that joust.
This time, Vargas on that power hit once again.
Showing Coach Ness that she's still in it. And that she will go for more of those power hits, as she demonstrated with her hand signal.
And this, barely scratching that Nicholas ball. Still made that point as now she is on the service line.
Here's Mika Erin Reyes. Giselle C to Rojas, and Rojas, who has been quiet, able to get a point there for FEU.
And that was through Cha Cruz and Maraño.
Serving for FEU, number 5, Rosemary Vargas.
Vargas now in the back row. She will serve. Esperanza goes to Cha Cruz. Agno pops it up. This is still playable for FEU. It's a free ball for LaSalle. Esperanza, Maraño with a running hit.
And Maraño even hopping before that play. Really wanted that play as she takes the point. We're all tied up here in the third set. A set that FEU has to win.
And Abigail Maraño is having a big year so far for De La Salle University in her third year. Just her third year here in the league. Maraño's performances so far have just been flat out dominating. Cruz.
Oh,
that's Camille Cruz.
Camille Cruz this time, so similar to the moves of Cha Cruz, going down the line, and this time with the mid-hit between the blocker and the defender at the back row.
And when it hits the line, that means that ball is in. But
Esperanza, an error on the serve. Well, I think they really limited that in this game. In the previous games, DLSU really had a lot of errors from the service line. If there's a weakness in their game, a lot of errors from the line. But today, not much errors from the serve.
Abigail Maraño to serve next for De La Salle University. The game is tied at 12 here in set number 3. La Salle already trying to close out this game. They are up 2-0.
And Cruz, Camille Cruz, again on that angled hit.
Now La Salle has taken the lead here in this third set. They are up 13-12. Giselle C, quick attack there for FEU.
Free ball now given to the Lady Archers.
Esperanza, oh, still alive. Back set for Michelle. Rosemary, Banyel.
It's Banyel throwing it out. Too much angle on that hit.
Ladies
14-12. Maraño still serving for De La Salle University. Back set.
Morada, that running hit once again. But they're not able to milk Morada when she's in front. Those are 3 rotations that Morada is in front, but I think they got 1 or 2 points from her on that rotation.
Giselle C. Vargas. That is good for FEU.
Partook on Vargas, tipping that over to the back row where nobody was there for DLSU. Bit of beach volleyball there by Vargas.
Should it also come from Maika Morada when she knows, of course, that she's in the front row? Should she
to ask for the ball?
To ask for it?
Well, kanina in the huddle, remember, Coach Ness was saying, you have to read. Nasaan ba blocker? Sinong malalaking blocker? So let's say, nakatapat kay Morada, malalaking blockers. Even if, let's say, siguro si Morada would ask for it, Giselle C would opt to give it to a spiker with less defense on the other side.